This is my bro. This is his party.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Auteur Series. Today we are looking at perfectionist Stanley Kubrick.
No, but if you had a tea break at 4, you don't have to break for this tea break. This must just be a complimentary tea break.
Born in the Bronx, Kubrick would grow up to make the most absurdist, expressionist, renowned and picture-perfect films cinema has ever seen. As always, today we're going to go into the 5 reasons why Stanley Kubrick is an auteur.
It had been a wonderful evening, and what I needed now to give it the perfect ending was a bit of the old Ludwig van.
When creating a film, Kubrick was always about detail. Detail, detail, detail. Across the industry, many critics have named him a demanding perfectionist, meaning that he probably spent hours blocking a whole scene. However, there is an upside to his perfectionist personality, and that is his films look astonishing. For example, let's take the ballroom scene from The Shining. As we can see, the gold room has been transformed back in time as the ghosts of the Outlook Hotel dance the night away. Let's think, right, how long do you think it took Kubrick to block this very scene? Let's be fair, it probably took a while, but look at the astonishing effect it gives upon the scene. It looks breathtaking. Another example could be Full Metal Jacket and how across the film Kubrick creates an immersive war-torn Vietnam.
Anyone who runs is a VC. Anyone who stands still is a well-disciplined VC.
Up next we have that Kubrick was a big fan of black comedy. Now for those who don't know, black comedy is a comic style that makes a light subject of matter that is generally considered taboo, particularly subjects that are normally considered serious or painful to discuss, funny. Throughout his films there are many instances of black comedy, which arguably lighten the mood for more darker moments with his films. Out of all those films, this is most prevalent in Full Metal Jacket. Now, using dark comedy, it gives Kubrick a distinguishable personality, which is an element of Saris's auteur theory.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
Following on from this, we have Kubrick's camera work. Now, unlike most directors, Kubrick adopts some interesting shots, and these shots allow meaning to be conveyed. In example, let's take the opening shot from A Clockwork Orange. The reverse zoom of Alex and his droogs in the milk bar is highly disturbing and uncomfortable, which sets the tone for the entirety of the film. Or the shot from 2001: A Space Odyssey, where we can see Bowman and Paul discussing the nature of Hal and secrecy. Kubrick has framed it so that Hal is in the frame. Not only does this remain disturbing, but it allows us to remember that Hal is the subject matter within their conversation and he is always watching the crew at all times. Having great camera work also fits under technical competence, another category of Saris's auteur theory. Next we have the use of colour within Kubrick's films. Now across all of his films, Kubrick uses an interesting set of colour palettes, from the vivid colours of the Overlook Hotel and The Shining to the almost plastic colours of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Usually these judicious choices of colours again are there to convey meaning. A good example could be the overuse of green in Full Metal Jacket, and that could reflect the attempt at the American domination within the Vietnam War, and the use of dull colours could show the destructive nature of the Vietnam War. Referencing back to Saris's auteur theory, this could fit into having a distinguishable personality.
I'm afraid, Dave. say, my mind is going.
Finally, we have the impact that Kubrick has made upon pop culture. Now, this might be a short point to raise, but it's insane to how many references are made across different medias that tip the hat to Kubrick's work. And a big culprit of this is The Simpsons. Anyway, the moments that made it big were the transition shot of the bone thrown into the air to the space station from a 2001: A Space Odyssey, the ultra-violence of A Clockwork Orange, The Shining's Here's Johnny, the drill sergeant verbally destroying new recruits in Full Metal Jacket. Kubrick's legacy is truly entwined with the world of cinema. There we have it, those are the reasons why Stanley Kubrick is an auteur. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I also hope you learned a thing or two from this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode where we will be talking about Wes Anderson. For now, it's goodbye from me, and be sure to like and subscribe.
Hey, what about Major Kong?
Today's agenda, got the suitcase up in the Centra. Go to room 112, tell them Blanco sent ya.